May 21st, 2015, from the Scope Arena in Norfolk, Virginia. It was WWE SmackDown, and the main event of the evening, Dean Ambrose versus Bray Wyatt, the Lunatic Fringe versus the new face of fear, the Eater of Worlds. And this was a match that was made at the top of the broadcast by Kane, as Kane had Dean Ambrose face Bray Wyatt, and he had given Roman Reigns the night off. So these two were going at it. Dean was in control early on, but then Bray Wyatt ended up turning things around when he ended up throwing Dean knee first into the steel steps outside the ring. And so that's when he took control of the match. They then went to commercial. Then when they came back from commercial, Bray Wyatt was still in control for a little while. Of course, Dean would turn that around as he would get momentum into his favor. Bray actually had him hanging from the middle rope on the outside, looking like he was going to do quite the vicious move, but Dean was able to counter out of it and hit Bray Wyatt with a big DDT. That almost resulted in a countout for both men, but Dean Ambrose, as he was throwing Bray Wyatt in, he almost got counted out. He threw Bray in at the 8, and he jumped in at the 9. So it was close to a countout for Dean, as he almost lost by hitting a big move. It was crazy. So then he ended up having Bray Wyatt tied up in the ropes. He was beating on him. Then he went to go drop a leg drop off of the middle rope onto him while he was tied in the ropes, but Bray got loose and he went to the outside. Dean went after him. He dove through the ropes, suicide dive, but then Bray Wyatt ended up getting him set up for the Sister Abigail. But then he ended up getting out of it, Dean Ambrose, and then he ended up spinning on the ropes and hitting Bray Wyatt with a big clothesline. Then he ended up getting him back in the ring. He went up top. Bray Wyatt caught him off the top rope, and he almost did the standing side slam, and Dean got out of it. But then Bray Wyatt did hit that standing side slam, the rock bottom move, basically. So he got that standing side slam on Dean Ambrose. Ambrose ended up kicking out. And then Ambrose ended up getting Bray Wyatt with like a low drop kick. And then he went back up to the top rope, as he was not having any luck going up to the top rope. Every time he tried to get a move off the top rope, it didn't happen. This time it was because J&J security came out, and Jamie Noble ended up interfering. But then we ended up having Seth Rollins come out and Roman Reigns come out, as Roman said he was going to be keeping an eye on things. And so when Seth came out, here comes Roman. So it's just all craziness. We had J&J out there and everything. The ref's trying to keep control of the match. And then what ends up happening, Roman hits Noble, then he hits Mercury with the Superman punch. Noble comes back for him. He ends up scooting in the ring. He ends up getting dealt with by Dean Ambrose. And then Bray Wyatt, he ends up hanging over the ropes to where Roman ends up Superman punching Bray Wyatt. And then that set him up for the Dirty Deeds, as Dean Ambrose nails Bray Wyatt with the Dirty Deeds after Roman Reigns hit him with the Superman punch. And it was 1, 2, 3. Dean Ambrose wins. The Human Chainsaw gets the victory with a little help from his former Shield brother. So he would give him daps after the match. And so Bray Wyatt falls. You gotta wonder, he's got the wallet behind him, the Authority, right? Now J&J and Seth Rollins helping out Bray Wyatt. Or is it really more that they're just trying to hurt Dean Ambrose because Dean's got that fight against Seth Rollins coming up in about a week at Elimination Chamber for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship? That's going to be an awesome match. I cannot wait to see that. So this is pretty cool. Dean Ambrose and Bray Wyatt going at it. I mean, I like both of them. Either way, whoever would have won, I would have been happy. Of course, Dean obviously needs to build momentum going into Elimination Chamber, so he kind of needed it more. So it's kind of like a win-win, lose-lose situation as far as I'm concerned as a fan, because I like them both. I like Bray and I like Dean. It's hard to say who I like better. Earlier, Bray was given an excellent promo. Early in the show, they had Bray Wyatt, a little video visionette, as they have it there, and it was pretty cool, the promo he was cutting on Dean. I liked it. Every time Bray Wyatt, every time he gets on the mic, every time he cuts a promo, it's always must-see TV. He cuts some of the best promos in the business for sure. So that was pretty cool. And Dean's the man too. He's also excellent on the mic. It's like Dean Ambrose and Bray Wyatt. It's like two of your favorite bands. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't know. It's hard. It's like Sublime and Nirvana. But which one's which? I don't know. Either one could be either or. But either way, I thought it was pretty cool, and I'm definitely looking forward to Elimination Chamber seeing Dean versus Seth. I'll be rooting for Dean, of course. No one's been able to get that title off of Seth Rollins so far. Will that change at Elimination Chamber? We shall see. Let me know, though, what you think. What you think about Elimination Chamber coming up, and what you thought about this match between Dean Ambrose and Bray Wyatt. What you thought about Roman Reigns helping out Dino to get the win. Definitely appreciate you listening. Thank you very much.